Hello guys, so today we're talking about some of the risks for Pulse Chain to do 10,000x. Now the first one I think is inflation, right? There's an inflation of assets. Right now we've got, if you're in the Richard Hart Maximalist, there's 5 coins to pick from. Pulse Chain, Pulse X, Hex on Pulse Chain and Hex on Ethereum, and the incentive token as well. So clearly, if you have $1 million, you want to buy into the Richard Hart ecosystem. If it's just a single coin you're buying, you're only buying Hex, that money has much more much more power to drive the price up than if you're dividing it amongst 5 coins, right? So it's essentially much better to have less coins than to have more coins. However, we've got to understand this, that the whole ecosystem is an ecosystem, right? Pulse X attracts different people than Hex, and it attracts different people than what the incentive token will also attract. So you are attracting a broader audience, right? If you take a look at it, Pulse Chain attracts everyone, right? Because if you're coming to the Pulse blockchain, you will need some PLS tokens. So Pulse Chain attracts everyone. Hex attracts those people who want to earn yield, those people who want to earn money on their crypto in a trustless way. Pulse X attracts those people who like decentralized exchanges, who think that owning a piece of it makes sense. Because if you're buying a token, you at least own part of the decentralized exchange, and you can earn money by those buy and burn token. The buy and burn mechanism can ensure that your tokens accrue more value over time. It also attracts degens who like to trade. Pulse X also attracts degens who like to trade between one asset to another. So they clearly they serve different niches, right? The people that are attracted by Pulse X are not the same people that are attracted by Hex. So you are attracting a wider audience by having more tokens. However, having one token is a lot better than having more tokens in terms of price performance in general. Because I do think that there's a finite amount of capital that comes into any ecosystem. Now, having said that, we've got to look at the bigger picture here. There's currently 300,000 Pulsicans, Hexicans. And right now, if you take a look at it on Ethereum blockchain, there is over 200 million wallets that hold a little bit of Ethereum. 200 million wallets. Now, granted, most people have more than one wallet. So that means that let's be conservative, right? And let's say there's 20 million people that are on Ethereum right now. All of those people are being we're going to be onboarding a large chunk of those people. All of those people will be getting free coins on Pulse Chain that they'll be able to trade. And most people in crypto are in crypto for one reason and one reason only. They want to make money. They definitely want to make money. And since they want to make money, there's going to be a blockchain that gives them free coins and a free platform to play around, to buy and sell different assets with massive amounts of liquidity. Now, Richard Hart, from what he says, he wants Pulse Chain to be more liquid than Uniswap. He wants it to be more liquid than any decentralized exchange out there. So because of that, and if we're attracting the biggest blockchain with the biggest amount of users and with the biggest pockets, that tells you that the room for growth there is massive. So despite the fact that we do have an inflation of assets, we also have a large pool of people that we are attracting to Pulse Chain. So I don't think that's going to be a huge problem because of the amount of people we're attracting and the capital that they have. Because obviously, outside of Bitcoiners, I think Ethereum are the richest whales in the whole ecosystem. Now, one thing that I think most people should be looking at and thinking about is this. There's the one thing that you cannot beat when it comes to price performance. One thing, and it's called being early. Those who are early make the most gains. Nothing beats being early. If you're early to Ethereum, you made a massive amounts of money. If you're early to Bitcoin, you made a massive amounts of money. If you're early to Hex, you made a massive amounts of money. And those who are early to Pulse Chain, I think that the same thing will remain true. That doesn't work in crypto. It works in every field that you can think of. So I think that being early is one of those things that you should never underestimate, right? BitBoy was one of the biggest, is one of the biggest crypto channels out there because he was early on TikTok. Right, and then he exploded on TikTok, and then his channel became the fastest growing and the biggest crypto channel on YouTube right now with over 1 million subscribers, right? Because he was early. Now, take a look at those who were early in Shiba Inu, made massive amounts of money. Those who were early in projects that have good product market fit, because it's not enough to just be early. You have to be early at a protocol that makes sense, that looks like it's going to change the world, that's going to make people a lot of money. So those are the things that I think are critical, and I think everyone should be looking at and thinking about in regards to the next bull run and making the most out of it. Right? You gotta be early, and as well. So I spoke about some of the dangers and some of the risks, rather, but I am saying that I think that the opportunity outpaces anything else that can be there, or any other situation or any other question marks that someone might have. Now, This video was inspired by Crypto Kindness. He did a video talking about some of the risks. They spoke about some of the risks, which was a really good video. So that's why I decided, let me take a crack at the same question that they were answering and let you know what I think. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time.